One very cool thing that you might want to think about doing when you're playing this song is mixing some strumming in with the finger picking. Now, you might wonder, why would you want to do this? Well, sometimes you might want to have a little bit more power than the finger picking, and the strumming gives it just a little bit more power. I'm going to go into the details of exactly how to do it in this video, so grab your guitar. Here we go. So the first rule with this is you need to use either the regular G chord or the four-fingered G chord to mix the strumming and the finger picking together. And the reason is because when you strum, you need to play that G chord or this G chord. So we can't use the one-fingered G chords unless you want to just finger pick it, okay? What we're going to do here is, if you understand that part of it, there's really not a whole lot to say other than we could put in any measure in replacement of the finger picking. We can just go to the strumming. So let me just give you an example. Let me click this on here. I'm going to go at 60 beats per minute here, and I'm just going to kind of go back and forth with it, okay? So I just randomly played a strumming part, replaced a finger picking part for a strumming part in various measures, okay? So if I wanted to switch that up, okay, what I'm kind of asking you to do here is be creative. You can go ahead and put a strumming part in any of those measures. You can do it for as long as you want. So in other words, you could even start out the song strumming, and perhaps when it gets to the D chord, do finger picking right here, or vice versa. Just finger pick the song primarily, and then maybe strum for the D chord. Or you could play the whole thing all the way through with finger picking, and then the second go around just strum. So the whole idea with this is just to get creative. Put these strumming patterns in between the finger picking and vice versa. It's however you want the song to sound. There might be, if you're going to be singing this song, you might want to add a little bit more power to a verse or a chorus, and the power is going to happen with the strumming a little bit better than the finger picking. So you can mix and match, but the rule of thumb here, and the only simple thing that you really need to know is when you're strumming a chord, you need that full G chord, obviously the full C chord and the full D chord. And remember, when we're strumming the D chord, we're starting from the fourth string. Thumb, okay, and then the C chord is the fifth string, and the G chord using the G bass note is from the sixth string. The good thing about doing this and mixing and matching is it really helps with your coordination in between the finger picking and the strumming. So I don't have a set rule here. What I would do is I just put the metronome on and go ahead and try a few things. But if you're not working with the metronome and you want to follow this pattern, let me go ahead. I'm going to put this at, let's put the tempo at 40 beats per minute. I'm sorry, let's go 50 beats per minute. And I'm going to let you go ahead and do this yourself, okay? So this is all on you. Go ahead and try putting some strumming in between the finger picking and vice versa. Whatever floats your boat, so to speak. Here we go. Let's try a little faster. Let's try 60. Here we go. Go to 70. And this little template here is just good for practicing overall, if you haven't figured that out by now. 75. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, I hope you're having fun with this, and I hope you were mixing and matching a little bit, and you could also use that, as I said before, as a template for just playing along instead of a metronome to help you stay in time better and also hear the melody and play the rhythm. Okay, next thing, we're going to talk about singing a little bit, and we'll see you in the next video.